This is a Women's Lives American History Time Traveler. We spoke with students to compare their lives today with the lives of American women in the past. In this episode, Marissa and a history of women as lawyers.
Hi, my name is Marissa. I would love to work at a firm as an immigration lawyer, which is, well, to me, maybe it's because of like my story of or how I've come to this country. We were leaving without my dad's consent or even him knowing, because he wouldn't even let me like leave the country if he knew he wouldn't. So there was a lot of legal issues. We did a lot of consults with lawyers. I remember I had to sign some papers about like me being completely fine with my mom taking me. If it wasn't for a lawyer that had understood our situation, they probably would have, I wouldn't be here today. Immigration lawyers have been seen by my people as like, bro, they are we need more of them. We need more of them that understand us, because a lot of them, it's hard. It's hard to get your papers. It's hard to get somebody to fight for your right to just be a citizen. In 10 years, getting to be in that position, I believe I would hit like my peak, and I would be so happy to start like helping people out in that sense. I really feel like I will make my family proud as well, and that just fills my heart. It just fills my heart, like seeing myself in 10 years or 5 years, like achieving what I've been saying I'm capable of. I know I'm capable of doing it, and when I get to achieve it, I know I'm gonna be like the happiest person ever.
We asked writers and historians if Marissa had been a young woman back in the middle of the 19th century, could she have become a lawyer?
If it were any year before 1869, there would be no women attorneys in the United States. That's when the first woman became a lawyer. Her name was Arabelle Mansfield, and she was in Iowa. There's a couple of very well-known cases where women were turned down the right to practice law. One of them was a woman named Myra Bradwell. And if I can quote just one sentence from the court's decision, the court said, "God designed the sexes to occupy different spheres of action. It belongs to men to make, apply, and execute the laws." That was pretty definitive, that there was this view that there were different spheres of operation for men and women, and these different spheres were divinely ordained. Yeah, she has a fascinating life story. She was born in Germany and lived in Germany in the eastern sector of the country during World War II.
Imagine, you're one of only 9 women in Harvard Law School. That's the way it was for Raya. There were only 9 women and 552 men, and she could only attend classes on what they called Ladies' Day. These were just a few particular days when women were allowed to ask questions or answer them. Here was Raya, who'd survived World War II, came to America when she was 12 without parents. Then she learned English and got into Harvard Law School. But because she's a woman, she can't participate in classes, except on Ladies' Day. That's how it was in 1956. 22 years later, she became a judge. And because she was an immigrant herself, she said she always felt a special pride whenever she was administering the oath of allegiance to new immigrants who were becoming citizens of the U.S.
Yeah, that also comes from Judge Zobel. When she was telling me about her attempts to get a job with a law firm when she was getting out of law school, she said law firms weren't hiring women, but we weren't called women. They called us girls. I think women have proven that they are as smart, as capable of analysis and rational thinking and all the things, writing, all the things that a lawyer has to do. Women have proven themselves over a couple of generations. So I think that has helped a lot.
Now it's your turn to do your own research. Make your own video, write a report. You can watch all the videos in this Time Traveler series for more ideas, read more from the historians we've spoken with, and to discover the full context of when, where, and how historical moments all fit together. Search ushistory.org. Wherever you are, history is always here.